Firstly, how different is it to be on show for the whole concert? Usually you are finished by the interval as a soloist.
Yes, I mean, I think in this concert I've done this kind of concert or repertoire before, and I think it's more the case of we'll be doing a normal concert where I'll be conducting, and then without a separate soloist. I think it's almost easier to look at it like that.
Yes.
Because it's just a much more involved role.
Yeah.
The conducting role is very much sort of getting the concert ready. I have the players now. We've got the music. We've got rehearsal time, and someone's got to decide how to use that and decide how fast we play, rather than sort of trying to work that democratically, where we spend half an hour just trying to decide on the speed.
Yeah.
And the playing side is then secondary, and that simply has to happen. I have to have that prepared, and just hope it all works.
Yeah. As we mentioned chatting about it earlier, a lot of your solo preparation is actually at home.
Yes.
Some of the conducting preparation is also at home, but actually for this concert, there's a lot of preparation you have for the first rehearsal in Henry Wood on the Saturday, and then of course on the Sunday, which makes the demands on this concert quite high for you.
Yes, I mean the soloist role, it's simply preparing yourself for the concert so that you can perform the sometimes difficult solo role under pressure and simply manage to do it. Whereas the conducting role is very different in the sense that you're often talking for a long time. You have to be aware of the sound that's coming from the orchestra. You've got to make mental notes of what things we might need to correct. So it's two very different roles, and it will just be more tiring. But I do enjoy doing it, because I think piano is one of the instruments where you don't really get to work within an orchestra. You're quite isolated. You sit out front, and you don't have much common ground with the orchestra. So it's really nice to be able to work with an orchestra properly for once.
I mean, interestingly, because you're going to have your back to the audience when you're playing.
We haven't completely decided on the setup, but I actually, especially with this work, I like to sit in the conventional way, actually.
Oh, right, interesting.
So I always work it out that the piano stool is pretty much where the conductor would be, but a little bit towards the edge of the stage, just to allow space for the piano. And that way the principal players can actually see down the keyboard, so they don't if I'm playing, they can just simply watch the keys go down. They know exactly when to play. Yes. And I've seen videos, and I know that I think both Karajan and Bernstein have done things this way around, rather than pointing into the piano.
Into the orchestra. Yeah.